I'm Kavita Jhala and I'm founder of Caffeinated Conversation. Uh, I started off Caffeinated Conversation since 2016 and we'll be celebrating our 10 years, like the decade of the singer in April. So it's been a long journey actually, and it has been a fun ride, but challenging too. But then, that is what we call, like when you are reading, when you are into reading, when you are into literature, when you are into understanding life as art and art as life, that particular perspective. So gathering people, getting them into literature, getting them into reading is a kind of a challenge that I've had then and I'm having it now also. So, but over the years, it has been a very beautiful journey, and with more than 5,000 people gathering them online as well as offline, it has been quite a ride. It has been hard work, but then it has also been, kind of. I'm so glad that it's not about getting an award or something like that, but it's more about being recognized for your efforts. And that particular recognition, I would say that I would give to each and every reader or each and every artist who is or was and is now associated with us. So we have had people who have come and gone from the group and all, but then people have always found that with their way back home. So it feels really good. It feels special, and I always feel that I will dedicate this particular enthusiasm, this recognition, and this accolades that follow to each of the people that are there in my group. So I'm so glad for that, and I'm excited also. When I started off with Caffeinated Conversations, it started from my personal challenge. I was born and brought up in Ahmedabad. As a literacy, there was like so many crossword bookstores and all. And then when I got married in 2008 and I came to Indore, the whole city was like kind of very laid back. What to read? What is there to read? And when I talk about that, then so I started reading was something that I was indulging in since my childhood. In fact, I don't even remember exactly the point when I started reading. So when I came upon this need to read and share, because in a city where I was all alone, I had no friends. You just have a family, but they all don't share the same kind of vibe with you. So what do you do then? So I was kept on reading, but then I felt that gap wherein I felt that I want to interact with people. I want them to know more about books. I want to share with them my book recommendations. That time YouTube was not a very huge thing. It was kind of a very nascent stage in India. So I started with a WhatsApp group and then moved on to book boxes. The idea of book box actually came about because I realized that people are buying books from Amazon, but they're not having the whole complete reading experience out of it. So what I felt is that along with the books, that theme, that merchandise, that makes the whole reading very special for that particular month. So monthly subscription book boxes have that way, to give the reader that wholesome 1 month of dedicated reading and giving 2-3 books in one box along with merchandise items. That was a wholesome experience. I as a reader love it. So of course I wanted others to have it. So there's a speciality of it that this whole thing stemmed out of my own personal gap, the personal conflict that I felt, the challenge that I felt, which I wanted others also to be a part of it.
That. I mean, it's wonderful, like hearing the journey. Like, I think it's that makes reading so special. Is that it's never just the book. It's always the experience of it. So, if there's anything that you'd like to share with our audience, the platform, like anything you want to encourage people to do or check out, please go ahead.
I want that people should not just run after popular books. It is nice. It is nice. It is nice. I have nothing against popular authors. In fact, I love them because they have built their foundation over a period of time. But I have also come to realize that there are a lot of authors out there, a lot of writers out there. And authors are people with books. writers who write blogs and all the other stuff. So there are a lot of people out there who are not very popular, not well known, but they write amazing stuff. And that is where I feel that I still need to put them out across. I'm associated with a lot of publishing houses who started off in a very niche segment but now have come up to being recognized and realized. So this is what I want the young generation to believe in, that you don't have to chase classics only, but pick out books that are interesting. Just go beyond the book cover, please. Just beyond book covers. Actually read the blurbs. Unfortunately, a lot of books don't have blurbs. They just have those testimonials and all stuff, which is kind of crazy. But then just go through it, feel that connect with the books, and go across and have fun reading, because that is what you need. Because any books we talk about it, everybody wants to, I read this book in 1 week itself, I read this book in 1 day, so I don't want that. Love or cherish that feeling of reading. And that is where I feel that young people out there must do or should do is chase good reading, good literature, good stuff, good artists, good writers, and good authors. So that is where I mean, there are no bad authors, but there are a lot of authors who still need to hone their craft. So yes, when we encourage authors, when we buy books which are not pirated, when we put in books reviews, and when we encourage good books to come out, when we recommend them, that is where we build a good reading legacy. So that is what I want to share with all of you.